The day has finally come that EA Sports has released their annual gameplay trailer for NHL 19. Before we go any further, let's take a look at it. Now, if you didn't see something you wanted in there, don't be too mad. Again, this is a teaser trailer and we'll get more and more details leading up to release. This is what they've chosen to show us and share with us so far in the trailer and in the blog post. Remember, I can't go into too much detail, but I'll give you what I'm allowed to say. First off, we're getting the legends back in the game. I think this is a big step for a lot of guys, and while I personally may not use them too much, there's a group of people who will enjoy playing with those guys, especially Gretzky. Now, the first section is called Express Yourself, and to sum this up for you, you will have a player, character, or avatar, whatever you want to call it. You will earn items like hats, jackets, toques, clothing, whatever. I mean, look at those Timberland knockoff skates. Those are pretty awesome. And you will earn these items through hockey bags. You will earn hockey bags by playing the game. There will be no money involved. You will not be able to or required to pay any real money for these things, so don't worry about the EA Loot Crate shenanigans. Again, to reiterate this, you will not be able to use real money. It's going to be a completely random item drop that you'll earn at the end of a game or something like that. You'll be able to take your customized character out into the world of Chel, as they call it, which is an environment where ESHL drop-ins, threes, and the new free-for-all and pro-am modes exist. These environments will include some awesome new outdoor rinks, which we see in the trailer. Those mountains look very majestic, and I'm personally very excited to play in front of those things. All right, and then the next section is called Go Outdoors, and again, we hear about the outdoor rinks, the new modes. Free-for-all, which is 1 versus 1 versus 1, versus two human opponents, 1v1v1. In the Pro-Am mode, which I won't go into too much detail about, but it's nothing too big in my opinion. More importantly, we get this. Applying specializations and traits to your character to impact play. Okay? To impact play style, and it lists a bunch of different game modes, but in ESHL. Alright, this means there will be certain specializations and certain traits you can add to your player that will affect his attributes. You will be able to tweak your guy's ability to your liking within reason and balance, of course. Okay? That's all I'll say on that. Since we're a goalie channel, let me go ahead and tell you right now that both specializations and traits are usable for human goalies as well. We're not left out. I'm super excited for you guys to find the perfect combination of both for goalies. The next section explains the free-for-all hockey mode. They call it NHL 1s. There's no rules. It's you versus an opponent versus another opponent. Okay, we've been through that. It should be a great battleground for showcasing individual talent and also just messing around while you're waiting to club. I won't touch too much on it as I'm not super interested in it, but it's a nice little option to have at least. The last section is an important one. Real Player Motion Technology, aka RPM. It's an upgraded version of our current skating engine, and it's got a lot of EA buzzwords in the article, and we hear them year in and year out, but let me tell you right now, this year is a legitimate upgrade, all right, and there's a huge focus on skating. We're getting more speed, more agility, and more control over our skaters. I did not personally test this, but I know the other game changers did, and here are a few quotes from other game changers. All right, Brody said it's the most responsive, most fluid, and best balance between acceleration and agility that he's felt in a long time. Don't Be Sad described it as orgasmic. But let's be honest, he's pretty awful at the game, so we can kind of toss that one aside. All right, but Brody's comment, it says a lot. He plays the game a lot. He has a pretty good feel for the skating in our current gen of games, and he says it's going to be an improvement. So hopefully, assuming that translates into online play, we should have some amazing control and speed on the ice. Now, goalies. They did not announce anything new for goalies in this trailer or in the blog post. We'll have to see what comes in the next few months. Here's my guess, and I honestly don't know what to expect. You guys probably won't think if they add anything, there'll be new huge features for goalies, so I don't know if they're doing anything, but they are taking a stab at fixing the top 10 major bugs that we've had for goalies forever. All right, so that's a very positive thing. On top of that, we got new traits and specializations, and these will apply to goalie as well, which, it's a huge overhaul for ESHL in general. To wrap things up, with the addition of all these outdoor rinks, the world of Chel environment, the multitude of clothing options, traits, and specializations, we're going to see a lot of individual creativity this year, both on and off the ice. That's something that people have been wanting since NHL 14. Now, it's fair to remain skeptical until you see it in action and play it online, but let's be honest. One of the biggest issues with NHL 18 are the servers, and we won't know about the NHL 19 servers until we play it online. So we're going to have to wait, and all we can do is speculate and get our hopes up based on the information we're given. So my hopes are officially up. I hope yours are too. I don't think it'll be a letdown, but I'm sure there's people who are always mad. It looks pretty awesome to me, and I know they'll be releasing plenty more information about other modes that they may not have touched on in the coming months. Make sure you subscribe here for NHL 19 news, NHL 19 goalie tips, and anything ESHL goalie related. Make sure you're a subscriber here. I love you guys. We're so close to 10,000. I can't wait. We'll have to think of something cool to do when we do it. But thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you next time.